My department head grabbed my face in front of everyone until he learned I control his entire career. 3 weeks into my new position, I walked into the faculty gala. Fresh Stanford doctorate. New director of research funding. Nobody knew who I was yet. Professor Richardson saw me at the champagne table. His eyes went cold. Student mixers are next door. His weathered hand landed on my shoulder like I was a lost puppy. He physically steered me away from the champagne. Palm pressed against my lower back. Then he pinched my blazer, held the fabric between 2 fingers like it was covered in disease. Did you spill your breakfast on yourself? Loud enough for everyone to hear. His voice dripping with fake concern that barely masked his contempt. I mentioned my Stanford doctorate. He patted my head. Actually patted my head like I was 5 years old. You're not fooling anyone, sweetheart. My jaw clenched so hard I thought my teeth would crack. He started talking slower, exaggerating every word like I couldn't understand basic English, making theatrical gestures with his hands. His breath reeked of scotch and cigars as he leaned closer. The heat built in my chest as he kept going, tilting his head, making exaggerated facial expressions, treating me like I was intellectually deficient. Servers walked by with appetizers. He blocked my hand when I reached for one, pointed to water or crackers instead, then looked down at my shoes with pure disgust. Where do you even live? Section 8 housing. He said it to his colleagues, gesturing at my outfit like it was evidence in a criminal trial. My hand started shaking, not from fear, from rage I couldn't release. He kept performing, making sweeping gestures about my supposed poverty, discussing my background with complete authority. My fingernails dug into my palms. More faculty gathered, drawn to the spectacle. Everyone, meet our diversity showcase. She thinks stapling papers counts as research. He assigned me tasks, collecting glasses, straightening chairs. When I didn't move, he grabbed my wrist, hard, his grip bruising. His fingers left moisture on my skin as he stared at me with pure contempt. The circle of professors grew wider. Whispers filled the air. I felt powerless rage burning in my throat. This is today's diversity showcase, he announced with pride. My name is Diversity Showcase. Professor Kim asked what I was showcasing. Richardson launched into a speech about lowered standards, made assumptions about my family, my parents' education, my entire life. Each word felt like a physical blow. Then came the worst part. He started discussing his grant funding, voice carrying across the entire room. These diversity hires can't even read budgets. He stared directly at me, making sure everyone understood who he meant. I spoke quietly. Your budget has discrepancies. He went completely still. Then he grabbed my face, thumb on one cheek, fingers on the other, squeezed until my lips pursed together. The room went silent. Everyone watching. My vision blurred from pure rage. He released me, wiped his hand on his jacket like I was contaminated. There you are. The provost's voice cut through everything, sharp and clear. I've been looking everywhere for our new director of research funding. Richardson dropped his drink. Glass shattered on impact. Champagne spreading across the floor. His face drained of all color. White as paper. Dr. Torres controls all funding decisions, including yours, Richardson. I smiled. Finally, about that $1.8 million proposal. Richardson's knees buckled. He grabbed the wall for support. His mouth opened and closed. No sound came out, just desperate gasping. Colleagues scattered like cockroaches when the lights turn on. His face cycled through white, green, and gray. His toupee shifted, revealing sweaty scalp underneath. He wheezed something about his proposal. 20 years of work. Please. The begging pathetic. I studied him the way he'd studied me, with cold assessment. Your grant has serious budget irregularities, misallocated funds, questionable expense reports spanning 3 years. I paused. The review committee flagged it weeks ago. His hand clutched at his chest. Sweat beaded on his forehead. But I can recommend additional review time. Give you a chance to correct the discrepancies. I straightened my blazer, the one he'd pinched with such disgust. If you can read budgets well enough to fix them. The provost watched with barely concealed satisfaction. Richardson's mouth worked soundlessly, the humiliation complete. I walked back to the champagne table. This time, nobody stopped me. Nobody questioned my presence. Professor Kim approached cautiously. Dr. Torres, I apologize for not intervening earlier. I nodded, but we both knew the silence had been deafening. Richardson still stood against the wall, broken. His colleagues gave him a wide berth. The same people who'd watched his performance now avoided eye contact. The man who'd grabbed my face in front of everyone had learned a simple truth. I control his entire career, and he would never forget it.